Hello viewers, thanks again for watching these videos that I put on my YouTube channel. Now today I want to conclude to summarize monogram, or to do with the writing or typing the words, how you can make your word complete to be embroidered on any material. Okay, in this video I'm going to have very few words because I'm just making a repetition of what I've been teaching all the way from the start, and I'm going to be a little bit fast and quick so you can know how you can make your words, how you can make them ready for embroidery. So this is the video that closes monogram or embroidery lettering. Okay, now for example, I have a word. Let's think about a word. Let's think about okay, like the Federal Bureau of then investigations. Okay, but investigations will come in later. Okay, because I'm just summarizing. Now look at this. We're just making a summary of how you can make your work ready for embroidery. Okay, there is our word, the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Of course, I'm not speaking this because already we know how we do them. Of course, as you know, USA likes colors like blue, red, and white, so I would like to make my word blue. Okay, that's the Federal Bureau of Investigation, but I want investigations to be down here. Okay, that's a curve. Okay, what I do, I'm gonna put in my center around here. I put in my little compensation here. I'm like okay, and that's fine. About the sizing, 3.5, which is okay. About this alignment here, which is fine. So after that, I will come here and I put in my investigation. Okay, is that right? Let me just check a little bit here. Investigation. Okay, so here we disable and we make it a free line. Okay, then we come and click here. Of course, this is very big. We'll reduce it around here. Okay, of course, as you know, USA, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, you can get any other color you want. Of course, always before you even do this kind of stuff, before you put your work out, just make sure that your work is centered. Okay, you come to stitch, auto start, auto end, and you make that one. Okay, so this kind of, before it was here, okay, Control Y, it has come there. That's when you have put in the center run. Now for example, let me give an example. If I want this one, now for example, if this word was in one color, okay, like this, and I don't want my, if you check here, let me disable that view. Now when you check here, this, okay, now you see these kind of rectangles you are seeing here, those are trims. Okay, it means you're going to write THE and then it trims. Okay, it writes Federal, then it comes here and it trims, just as you can see. Those are trims. Okay, so if you don't want the machine to trim and you want it to run at first without trimming, okay, you go to properties, then you come to connectors. Now after object, it does with objects. Okay, and inside object, it does with inside the word. Okay, or the letter. Are we together? So I can come here and I say inside object, then I give it a figure like 6. The higher the figure, the less trims. Okay, now you can see they have disappeared. Have you seen that? They have disappeared. Okay, I won't repeat that because I have already shown you those in my previous videos. Now look at this. Instead of this line jumping from this way to this way in case the machine does not trim, okay, for example, when you look here, when this word is running, it comes there. Now I'm trying to avoid this line which jumps from here to here. Okay, have you seen it? Now check here. Now look at this line here, that one. Have you seen it? In other words, the word investigation will be written in this kind of a jump stitch. Okay, Now I would love to make my word investigation to run from the N then it stops on I, such that when it finishes the F here without trimming, it can come from N. What do you go about that? You go to properties, you go to sequence. Sequence is the order, okay? In other words, for sequence is what? Is order. Now you see here line, if you look clearly here, we are having an arrow pointing this, which means the word comes from the left to the right, okay? And now if you look here, this word A, B, C, D, E, F, the arrow is facing the opposite direction. So I enable this one, which is facing the reverse side, then I say okay, and I say okay. You can see now, okay, from here the word's going to come to start from here. Check out this. Okay, have you seen that? Good. Now when you see here, the word kind of the end starts from here, but I want to make it start from the very edge. How do I go about this? I go to my shape tool and I put my starting point there. Just like I told you, this is the start point, this is the end point, okay? So I put my start there, and then the word will go into the other side. You get the point. But now, of course, when you have our two colors there, no problem. And that's our word, the federal Bureau of what of investigation. So you've done your word, but you haven't put in the stitches. Okay, you come to full stitch. It depends on which material you saw that in the previous videos. Then we are good to go. You are putting the compensation, and the word there, the size is 3.5. If you want, you can reduce it by pressing shift here. That's shift key. Then I kind of, you know, make it smaller or bigger. Are you getting it? Yeah, so that's how we do our words. So from there, it depends on the machine, but most of the machines, they use a file extension known as Tajima DST. So when you come to file here, you say save as, you can call it FBI. Okay, just like I told you in the very first video, that when you save the type as EMB, that's a file that you can you can revisit and you make your additions and changes, okay? But once you save for a machine, the wire is going to be broken into pieces. Now in this case, when you are saving for a ZSK machine, we save as a Tajima DST, or we save it as a ZSK DSZ, okay? Just like I told you in the other video, that you can save either in a SU or a GF depending on which type of the machine. There are like some smaller machines like Brother, like Janome machines, you can use these two file extensions, okay, and so also many others, okay? But for the sake of the ZSK machines, I recommend you can use either Tajima DST or a ZSK. Now you go to Tajima DST, you save your work either on a flash or anywhere. But for the interest, let us save on the desktop, then you say save, okay? Now when you close here, and you go to file, you open, for example, you want to search save the work, you have to make sure that even here is also in Tajima. If someone has just brought in the work from another industry or another factory, but you can't see it, you come to all files. So this one will list everything that is in the extension you are searching from above there. So our word was FBI, which is here, okay? Then you can open it and you can see now. This word is not together. You can see it's now broken into pieces. The reason being, it was saved in Tajima DST or in the ZSK. That's why you can see it's now broken into pieces. Okay. Hope you have seen that right. Now that's how we save our word. That's how we make our word. That's how we do a monogram. You can go on and revise. You can ask more questions. You can do anything you feel like you want to ask me. I'm always available to answer all those questions. But from my previous videos, we have covered everything to do with the embroidery lettering or monogram. Thank you very much for watching. At least that's enough for today. The next time we shall be doing with now digitizing, punching logos. Okay, thank you for watching these videos. My name is David Fabiola, once again from Kampala, Uganda. Love you all and bye bye.